tell me when. A bleh bleh. A bleh. After the harrowing escapades you've all had to endure last session, some of which not caused by yourselves, but perhaps extraneated. I'm going to say everyone here should roll a fatigue mind, and everyone but Beam should roll a fatigue body.
Wait, I'm rolling a mind?
Um. Oh. Let me make sure. Am I missing something? Oh no. No, not you. Actually.
I'm having a brain fart. What is fatigue mind again?
It's on your cheat sheet. You can just check it if you put your mouse over the fatigue.
Keen empathy and
Not
then
looking
grit
right at the bottom. I
athletics.
can't remember where it's on the cheat sheet for whatever reason, like an idiot. It's not complicated, but I am apparently being defeated by this.
It was a very physically straining ordeal.
I just can't figure this out.
Okay, well, I failed mind real bad.
That's good.
Oh, that's a failure on fatigue mind.
Which
Yeah,
is
that's
really funny. I
degrees
mean,
of-
fitting.
Which I assume I'm not so
considering-
bothered by this as I'm stressed to the nines by it.
That's and I just failed. So like my guy's just walking around with his 2 fucking assault rifles, having a great day.
Could you put those away? They make the civilians nervous.
Okay. But what if there's more terrorists?
I
Like,
have endless faith in your abilities to shoot them.
All right.
Visual 7. It's mind, right?
Also, because I don't know, because I believe we've been swapping between Gomine, Gomine and Vincent, for who rolls the narrative points. Paradox.
Oh.
Hand has chosen you.
Oh no. I'll roll that again.
That'll be a 1d8.
All right. 8.
Oh, I mean,
You start this session with full narrative points. I have no power currently.
God.
I
should not use my hands.
What, Frep?
I'm an idiot and forgot about like I had numbers flipped. I reached the same correct place, but I lost 3 mind health off that check. I was reading the wrong thing and got myself turned around momentarily. Like a fool.
Ah, shit. No, I failed that check, so
Yeah, remember, failing a mind means that you do not. Failing a mind, you do not feel empathy for your actions. You do not take any mind health.
gotcha.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm just dumb. I feel nothing. It's fine. It's all fine.
It's okay. We both feel nothing together.
Huzzah.
This is how friendship works, right?
I mean, I'm willing to put up a facsimile of such.
Cool. Me too.
Cool.
I did get my fatigue body. Just kind of Alright, so I filled my mind and I succeeded my fatigue body. Alright, good.
okay. My apologies, those disruptions on my end. Alright, let's start my recording then. As you enter into the how would you say the drift, the catapult, and away from Cronian space, you begin to drift further and further. The dot of Saturn, no, it's less a dot, but it begins to fade into the distance, into a marble. And eventually, over the course of what turns out to be the next, I want to say, for this jump, that would be about 5 days. I'm curious. Everyone is going to have to sort of fade into the or get used to the situation of what has happened, as the civilians seem both the Cronian and Jovian civilians seem uneasy at your presence, especially as you've become, even if you try to sort of hide it and go back to the normal routine, the armed presence on the ship.
I mean, like this is an out of character question, but it seems like the kind of thing he would think to do or suggest to the rest of them to do. Um, I just need to make sure that this like checks out with my understanding of the setting. So nobody finds out they're feds. Do you think they could like play it off that they're like pirates or mercenaries? If anybody like pushes it real hard?
I was actually thinking about this for a while. Like, what sort of lie can we tell that would explain why we're like all armed and capable of, fighting off these random attempted hijackers?
Yeah, because like it's not just like the fact that we had guns and plastic explosives for emotional support. We knew how to use them very well.
I mean, we have the fortunate excuse of, at least with you, being able to pass as a Jovian.
Oh
Master
yeah, good
Captain does
point.
mean that it's not unreasonable for folks to have military skills.
It's actually kind of weirder if you don't, if you're a man in a
I
Jovian
see.
Union.
I see.
At least a little bit.
Gotcha. Okay. So like culturally, I'm good, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see, the Jovian Union, they practice this little thing called universal conscription. If you're not brain
Ah.
dead or a cripple, you're going in the army at some point or another.
So then I have another question. We've had 5 days, and I speak some Jovian. Well, no, I got
perfect
like an
Jovian.
awakening point on it, so I'm really fucking good at that. Do you think there's I could have like taught them a couple of like important phrases or like um some some
Enough for
understanding
people
or
to
some
get
things
by
to
without
say.
like folks caught on to the fact that they don't speak, because I assume that Beam like would speak Jovian, maybe not like natively, but at least enough to get by, because I feel it's important for his work to be able to speak the language.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I was wondering about like, what about we circulate a rumor like the reason that we were able to deal with this is we say that maybe I'm enjoying our current thing of we pretend we let people assume we're Jackies even if when we're not. Like, let's slip a room, basically create a false rumor that yeah, of course the like Jackies insert like agents into the pilgrims, because like you have a whole number of Jovian citizens traveling back and forth, and like as we saw with the dirtbag Cronians, like from the colonial side, like there's people who try and like exploit these people, and there's people who might like try and take over ship, take it over for ransoms, things like that. Like it's basically like this seems like a reasonable thing for the security services to do, and as
I
long as
like
we
that
don't have to
angle.
explain that to actual Jackies, that feels like a plausible lie.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I like that we keep doing this thing where if somebody just like assigns us a label that's convenient, we're just like, yeah, we're that.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with that. And
Don't-
like,
We're
and
exactly
if Buddy who got
what
shot in
you
the
want
shoulder
us to be
starts
right
asking
now.
pointed questions, it's gonna be like, yeah, your friends sent us, and we can't get into that right now because we don't know who's listening, and they use that as an excuse to just not explain shit. Let people fill in the gaps with what's like most plausible or comforting to them, instead of having us do all the heavy lifting on the deception. And
If
hope that
you're
nobody who has like the authority to actually question us shows up, because like I'm not bluffing an actual Jackie.
if you're going to be explaining yourself as security forces, the only person you'd really need to cover up from would be the not would be the crew of the ship, and specifically the captain and co-pilot.
Wait, what?
Also, didn't we take them like prisoner because they were
Colluding?
colluding with the hijackers?
Would you have how would you say?
Space Tim?
I would infer that we're with the security service, but I'm not telling them that. I'm not explaining myself to them at all. The more they're like,
Would I worded that incorrectly. I meant, would you have coerced them to go along with the lie?
At this point, they know
I'm-
nothing.
yeah, they know nothing, and I don't feel the need to enlighten them. If I can keep them like scared and confused, that's fine. That's probably better.
Yeah, honestly, and like
Same with,
that
the
works
two
with
surviving
the Jackies
hijackers.
thing.
Or did we shoot those guys? I can't remember.
Which guys have we hypothetically
Did we
shot?
get rid of the two guys we disarmed?
Oh yeah, we killed them.
Yeah, okay. That's
That's
probably
fine.
for the best. I don't want anyone asking like difficult questions that I'm not prepared to answer. So that's probably a good loose end to have tied up.
So what now, boss man?
Oh yes. Would you have question? You were debating on whether or not you were going to space the remaining hostages.
Hostages? Wait, what?
Not hostages. My apologies. Prisoners.
Of course, we already we just did that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yes.
think we did that last time. I don't
Okay.
think there was a long debate. It was like, I'm gonna shoot him. Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Okay.
This is a shoot around. I think space them at that point.
They're lucky that we were generous enough to spend the money on the bullets.
Yeah, I only have a limited number of bullets. Okay, you should be honored.
You had a net increase of bullets since we got on this transport.
I have. I've just been like, bullet stocks are rising.
I think my high score twice.
Hell yeah.
I don't think convincing the wider the wider group of your of either being on Vincent's part on North's part he how would you say take a drink every time I say how would you say
No, I prefer.
Oh.
I don't drink, and I don't want to be drunk. So
but North, you are easily able to sort of pass yourself off as I imagine a well-meaning citizen. In fact, some of the other Jovian. In fact, there's some of the people you talk to on the ship are like, I wasn't able to bring my own firearm, but if I did, if I did, I would have done the same thing. You've inadvertently sort of become the fantasy of the Jovian gun owner.
you mean everyone?
Most people, yes,
You have to remember in the Jovian Union, because everyone owns a firearm, it's not a special subculture.
that is true.
You can check it out like a book at a library, which is,
Hello, I'd like one
insane.
gun, please.
I want to go practice at the range.
Well, you can't own one. That would be insane. So
What? No, the guns
well-
belong to everyone. You see.
Mm-hmm. Find further checkout dates on the Kalashnikov. Anyways, I'm going to say everyone here with the help. This is going to be like a group keen deception.
Group keen deception.
Or group tact
Those are my
deception.
good
You kind of have. You can also roll that. You have a lot of time to think about this.
Alright, it's a 5.
Oh,
Four
just barely
successes.
passed. Meets it, beats it.
Let's see.
You said tact and what?
Tact deception.
Better. That is 3 successes.
I got 4 successes.
4 successes.
I'm disappointed in myself. As allegedly the best liar here, I got the worst result. I'm just a singular success.
Garnier.
I said 4 successes.
4 successes.
Make me
Oh,
say it
wow,
again.
okay.
That'll be the 4th time I had to say that.
That means 16 successes, right?
Yeah.
With a relative ease, the panic sort of turns into the panic turns into a calm. And as the days pass by, the metaphorical moon shifts into sun, except as the days pass by on the ship and the week passes by, you eventually find yourselves entering into not only Jovian space.
Jovial space.
It's my favorite
it's a-
recurring flub of yours, Tara, because I think it's happened every session.
It has, yes.
It's really happy space, you see.
You know what? That should be on some of the propaganda things. It's not just Jovian space. We're all comrades. It is jovial space.
Here, have a drink.
Listen, the Soviet posters seemed very, very happy.
It's not just Jovian space, it's jovial space. No, that wasn't a typo.
Here, comrade, have a drink. On us.
Happy to be here.
I think it's pretty great.
Let's not. I just imagine like the Department of Tourism is like despised by the Department of Health for worsening Jovian alcoholism.
You should drink 40 vodkas on the way to your next location.
So wait, no, sorry. Commissariat of Tourism and the Commissariat of Education.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. 1 moment.
Okay.
With this, I am actually a little curious. But there's not a lot to do. On your way to the
Back.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to go pull something out of the oven.
As you begin to ease into the orbit of Jupiter, and more specifically into the evidential orbit around Europa proper, you finally come across an interesting little station. Station Megadan.
Huh?
I am going to butcher these names, even though I was the one.
Where is this again?
You eventually. This is a small port around. This is a small port orbiting Europa.
Oh, we're already at Europa.
To Europa.
It's so cold.
Huh? Cold? We live in temperature controlled tubes. What do you mean cold?
Oh, I'm getting the chills. It's cold here.
Sorry.
I can't
More
be
s-
checking this in these conditions.
I suppose it would. As you you know, in the vastness of space, ironically, Europa is comparatively warm. So you're actually going to be increasing your temperature, funnily enough. But anyways,
Might wear some shorts.
Temperature gradients. I don't want to calculate those.
It's the tropical destination of the Jovian Union. They keep it a perfectly controlled 73 degrees on all environs here.
I was about to say a perfect 78.
Oh,
Bold.
It's beautiful weather.
Literally every day they can control that.
anyhow, as this nation's small traffic begins to fade, or earlier, your cohorts, Captain Logue offered to take the take the abandoned cargo ship and, in the words he put it, quote unquote, deal with it. He didn't say much more than that, if he didn't inquire.
Honestly, I just assume the walker frames are gonna get lost.
And there you break off the bridge breaks off. Not the bridge of the ship. The how would you say the connector breaks off. And Captain Logue leaves, leaving you with both the adjutant and the Sadie agent. As
How are
you
they? Oh, sorry.
oh,
I was just gonna say, how are they? Are they keeping their cool? Because I know at least the Sadie agent was really panicked last time. Understandably so. There was a hijacking, and didn't she get ejected into space?
she did get spaced, yes.
Unfortunate.
Don't worry, we unspaced her.
Yeah, I remember.
The woman a bit at this point she looks a bit like a disheveled businesswoman from the outside appearance.
Not a good
Sort
look around
of-
here.
Not a great look around here.
Basically, I'm trying to gauge, is this something we're gonna have to worry about?
From the outside, I'd say aside from physical appearances, because none of y'all, nobody here is really able to shower or change clothes or really do anything.
This place
So
would stink so bad after a few days.
yes,
I guess after a couple weeks you go nose blind, but ugh. It'd be like opening a sardine can when this thing docks.
Do you have any idea how valuable each kilogram of mass is?
Yeah, entirely fair. I'm just saying.
You want to waste
That's-
a shit ton of mass on water for shower.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Man,
You get it.
Is it a good
You
idea?
understand.
No. Do I want to? Yes.
I'm sorry, mass weighs out importance, okay?
Yeah, you know, this is a civilian ship. If this is a military ship, yeah, they'd have showers for morale purposes. But we don't get such luxuries here.
Paying customers' morale is less important. We got like some,
I didn't know we were on Delta.
We've only got a
Ryanair
certain
is-
amount of mass, and there's a lot of shit we gotta put in it, so
as you enter not the atmosphere, the orbit of the ice planet, you see something quite inquisitive. What appears to be a large space elevator coming down below to the surface, matching all the way to the low orbit. Low orbit, and in it, and though that's not the station you'll be entering, it appears to be the one with the most amount of commerce coming to and fro. Ships upon ships. If you want to, you could make a this would be a keen keen, not politics. Actually, yes, this would be a keen politics to know more, to inquire about this. But aside from that,
I can. Did you say keen politics?
keen politics, yes.
Okay. My computer turned off. That's lovely. Hold on. Wake up. We have things to do. Okay.
Yeah, that is a total failure.
So I need to hard carry this? Is that what you're saying? Good, because I have a
Yeah.
5 in keen and a 3 in politics. Where the
Right.
hell did my dice go?
I had 8 failures.
Oof. Sorry, my bag fell on the floor, and I don't know where my dice went. This is fine. We'll just do the same dice twice, okay? I'll be insane.
Like Perry?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's a threshold of 8, and I got a 5. Not 85, and not 6. Oh my god. It keeps reading out. Please stop. 4 successes. I had like 96 successes or some shit.
This would be 4 successes. I'd say that by both of your preparations and the very blatant nature of the device and what you know of the infrastructure of this moon, this Galilean. This is what appears to be a elevator solely built for the purpose of transporting water gathered from the ice on the surface of the planet into the port above.
Okay. I take it the fact that this is significant to me is that that's not like how they normally do it.
No, elevators are extremely infrequent. I think
Okay.
there's you could probably count every single elevator on Earth on your hands.
I see. I have thoughts about orbital elevators. I think mass drivers are better, but that's just me. All right. So clearly, this station seems to just be kind of like subsisting off of the water from Europa, which is interesting. But I guess that brings up the question of I was going to say that brings up the question of why do they need so much water, but no shit, they need so much water. There's people living there. I don't think that would stand out as suspicious to him.
It's you'd gather that the water is not specifically for the station. It's for export into the into the belt.
Okay.
I was thinking the wider Jovian economy.
And we're like water mining here.
A colony, I've discussed, I believe we discussed, is a colony in Tisk can sustain itself with water, and the belt is able to do so specifically because of mining ice.
I
And
gotcha.
so this is just a grander view of that, where even though it's technically something that wouldn't be necessarily I wouldn't even like needed. It's far more convenient than any alternative.
Okay.
Which ironically, the idea of this grand superstructure doesn't exactly spell out convenient to you.
Yeah, I'm looking at this thing and all I'm seeing is like all the ways that something could go wrong and how that failure would cascade and just bring down this whole station. Like I've seen like connected ships or fragile big structures like that take one hit somewhere and they all fall apart because they're not properly constructed. That's why I joined the military, to get the hell out of there. I'm definitely doing better now. I don't want to talk about it.
I feel like that's a well rehearsed line. Fine, I won't talk about it. It's not weird. You're weird. Stop asking.
Exactly. Why are you interrogating me all of a sudden?
What are you, a cop?
I mean,
Everybody turns and looks.
Bean
Everybody
is not
turns
a
and looks at
cop.
the
He's
team.
from the CIA, which is different.
Okay. Close enough.
Oh, yes, the cop with extra badges.
or none, depending on the circumstance.
Real.
Cop who thinks he's too cool for cop stuff.
We're like too cool for warrants.
Yeah.
I hate that. That's too good.
So what now, boss?
Butchers.
You enter into the you enter into Port as you enter slowly into Port Magadan, just ahead of your sister ship. Your third sister, not your second, which was taken. Also, I do want to mention North.
Yes, me. Hi.
Even though nothing appeared off on the surface, there was still hints of nervousness, especially around Garnier.
Okay.
Uh,
I mean, he did explode several people. It's understandable to make people nervous.
Yeah, like all three of us, and also Eileen, we were like, we were doing some pretty scary shit for the average civilian, I would imagine. So a question though, because I'm assuming that when we get to where we're going, I'm not just going to be able to walk off this ship with my 2 assault rifles. That concealable Jovian pistol, can I still have that in my inventory even if I surrender my lovely 2 assault rifles?
That pistol wasn't a Jovian one. That was just Beam's handgun. But if you want to conceal that on you, you're probably better with it than he is, anyways.
Oh, okay. I thought I like took it off of one of the dead guys.
I think I handed it to you before you did the meeting them at like the boarding deck,
Oh,
in case we were gonna
right.
have to spring an ambush on them.
Okay, now I remember. Sorry. Cool.
All good.
Yeah.
Beam's not like he's not sentimental about it. It's a tool, and it's probably gonna do better in your hands than his.
I'm sentimental about it. I'm gonna name it something.
That's
Emotional
deranged.
support pistol.
I'm naming it. No, I'm not gonna name it Maria. I'm not gonna. No.
I feel like that and with too many Shadow the Hedgehog references.
No, that was not. That was Benny Fallout New Vegas. That was the joke.
I've never played New
Doesn't his name
Vegas.
Crystal Maria? Oh, okay. Then that's less funny if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
I don't play video games, remember?
No, that's understandable.
ex-War Thunder player.
Why do you think I don't play video games?
If there's one video game to push people out of ever playing video games again, honestly, it's probably like League or something like that. But you know, War Thunder's on the list.
I write and do this instead, so. Anyways, what are we
I'm
doing
gonna name
now?
the gun Benny. Fuck it.
You're gathered into one of the larger ports of the station. Sort of cleared. Does anyone want to stay? Is anyone watching the captain and the co-pilot here?
Honestly, that's probably my usual post on these 5 days. Is just like keeping an eye over them. I mean, obviously, I can't do it 24/7, so we'd have to shift work it. But like, if they're going to do anything to screw us over, now is probably the time. So I'd be hanging around on the bridge, ready to
Annihilate them.
yeah, pretty much stop them from making any particularly unwise decisions.
How's business lady doing?
Say that again, Paradox.
How's business lady doing?
Honestly, keeping a similar position to Beam, though more so at the very damaged, the somewhat damaged external exit towards the bridge of the ship.
Mhm.
Um,
What?
if you want a more in-depth analysis, you can make a roll here. This is going to be a poise empathy.
All right.
I can't help you with that one. I've got empathy 0.
Like I've got empathy 1, but I just cheat for that one most of the time.
Yeah, I have heartless, so there's that.
Yeah, you have like didn't you like have because that's a -2 in empathy, right?
And I have an empathy of
And you have
2.
a fucking 2 in empathy.
You in fact have
Mm.
no empathy.
I in fact have no empathy.
You tried. Well, hey, you
Right.
know what? It provides if you overcome your baggage of heartless, it provides satisfying narrative mechanical consequences.
Oh my god, I
Implications.
actually succeeded by 2.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess that comes from me having poison 5.
This woman has never had. This woman has her right hand forever on her hip, and you begin to realize that is because that's where her gun is concealed. She has not once for any moment you've ever seen her remove her hand from that position.
Eileen probably at some point after walking up to her, still holding the device she's using to play Technus, just kind of walks over. Might want to move your hand.
Hmm?
You're making it a bit obvious that you're packing something.
It's not like it matters. It's not like it matters in the ship. But you're right. Once we move to port, I'll be a bit more careful. Let's just say, I'm not I'm less worried about what the. I'm less worried about what the Jovians are going to do. I'm more worried about what your friend's going to do.
Oh, don't worry. We're not going to eject you again. Well, he's not.
Mhm.
At that, Eileen just goes back to playing the game.
Just sort of external sigh from external sigh from First Lieutenant from First Lieutenant Hugh there. Sorry of the director.
Were you talking to me?
After-
No?
Oh wait,
no.
can nobody hear me again?
I can hear
we
you.
can
No, we can hear you.
Oh, okay, sorry. Were you saying something to me? I like spaced out for a second.
No. We're good.
Oh, okay.
Beamy, to hear over the communications that the sort of that the at the speed of, I believe, flight master of the port would essentially say oh it looks like you're missing your third. What happened there?
Mr. Beam, please.
I don't think I should be the one answering the questions. I think that should be the captain.
What is? Don't we
If-
know the captain is a traitor, and we need to hand them over to
and
the proper
if they
authorities?
don't answer correctly, I'm going to shoot them in the back of the head.
If you want, you could mouth the words over.
Yeah,
No, because like
If you
what
want
I'm
to
imagining
puppet
is like
this.
we know this guy isn't gonna help us. He has no reason to help us. He has no reason to keep his mouth shut.
I get what you're saying.
So why shouldn't we screw him over by handing him to the authorities? Like the people on the ship are
Yeah,
gonna
like we
go
can
tell them anyways.
like blame it all on him, make it all seem like his fault.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
by the time they get to the bottom of it, we're gone. You know?
Yeah, that
Like
seems
it doesn't
fair.
have to be the most robust thing. This isn't like a deep cover we're going to live here for the next 7 years thing.
We
No,
just need to
okay,
get
that's
away
reasonable.
from the port authorities.
We had trouble
Exactly.
with. So I guess it's weird. I have to like actually tell the truth. We had trouble with Cronian
I thought we were enjoying
hijack,
space.
right?
Yeah, Coronian hijack.
Because that's what the guys were, right?
Yeah, they were with
Were
warlords,
warlords.
if I remember
Warlords.
correctly.
attempted hijacking by Cronian criminal elements, and some of our one of the ships took some damage. We have a couple prisoners who will have to answer to the to those charges as they were working alongside them, and I'll like list off the like captain and co-pilot whose names I didn't bother grabbing beforehand. I am throwing these guys right under the bus. If you want to kind of check for how convincing I can be, especially when I don't provide any like actual identification or credentials for this.
Who am I speaking to here, and what's the location of the captain?
Never actually drew up my fake name for this. I'll use the fake ID that we're using because I don't have any other excuse. And the captain's right here, and he can tell you the truth of the matter, and he better. And I'll like literally like pass the headset over to him, and be sitting like in a chair beside him, pistol drawn.
We're
And,
going
like,
to be
before-
sending in. Oh,
Wait,
I was
one
just-
moment. I just got your name. You are now your comrade Bodor. For that's your fake name.
Okay. Is this by chance a translation of beam or bean?
No, it's I just looked up Hungarian last names that start with B.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Figured that worked good enough for
Yeah,
our
worked.
purposes.
Mr. Bodor,
Comrade Moore.
We're-
Come on, remember that these are Jovians.
Comrade Bodor, make your way up to the transport. Make your way up to the transport entrance. We're going to be sending in station authorities at your location. Just stay calm. Do we have any injuries? What are the current locations of the hijackers?
We have like one passenger with a gunshot wound. None of the hijackers survived. Beyond the captain and co-pilot, who again are detained. I guess in this case, we probably won't have them pilot us in because I don't trust them not to try and do something deeply stupid.
I can do it.
Excellent.
We'll send in medical. Make sure. We'll send in medical. Make sure that the captain and co-pilots are are secure. Is aside from. We'll make sure that the captain and co-pilot are secure on your entrance and landing. Thank you for this information. Thank you for this information. Over and out. Click.
All right.
Well, everything's working so far.
Suppose to avoid any complications with port authorities, anything you're not confident on being able to hide, we're gonna have to ditch here in terms of personal weapons.
Fine.
You know, when you say that, I don't move at all.
Yeah.
I'm totally
He-
confident in my ability to hide these things.
Fair enough.
I got them on the ship. I can get them off.
Can I disassemble one of the assault rifles and just like hide it on me in pieces?
Actually, no. I have a question, North. What's your stealth?
My
Inside?
stealth is high.
How
Hold
high?
on. My computer needs to wake the fuck up high. Okay, my sleight is 3, my stealth is 4.
I have better sight and stealth. Here's an idea. You drop those.
Okay.
When we get in the station, I give you the assault rifle. It's stuffed in my backpack. Actually, it's in my
Okay, that
jacket.
works. So like you get it past them, and then I'll just keep it hidden.
No, like I'll give you my jacket afterwards.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
I can get by with a revolver.
Okay. um. So now that we've negotiated how I can have at least one of my beloved assault rifles that
No,
I've come to be very fond of the
remember,
past 5 days.
I am
Yes.
I am a commando. I have a tricked out assault rifle. And by tricked out, I mean it has a bunch of bulky late Cold War doodads attached to it, like a red
Oh, hell
dot
yeah.
about as big as the entire front receiver.
I just
It's
have like
special.
a 1911.
What's in 1911?
Is
Is it a revolver?
no.
Then
It's an
it
automatic
doesn't get
pistol.
issued.
He so after we've worked out this plan, he just kind of like stretches, sits down in the pilot seat, does the thing where like like stretching out your fingers, right? And he's like, okay, now we find out if I actually can pilot this.
I have a question, North.
Yes.
Have you ever worked on a ship before?
I would say since I'm from the belt, I'd say perhaps like a
No, in a military.
smaller craft. Oh, in the military. I don't think I've operated any military ships.
No,
No.
no.
I've been on them.
Actually, no. That's very important because fun little fact about the military I learned a couple of weeks ago is that when you're in the Navy, they just like teach you how to drive the ship.
Oh, so then they might have just taught me how to
Because
drive the
like
ship.
in
Because
an
I've been on
emergency
ships before.
situation, everyone needs to be theoretically capable of doing it.
Oh, okay. So then maybe I do know how to drive this thing.
It's just a really big walker frame.
Exactly. With no arms or legs.
It's almost like you're one of those
Almost-
damn fighter pilots.
God damn it.
Penis.
I hate those guys.
Awful slander.
All right. So, can I drive this thing?
I'd say with a +2, this is going to be a tact. It's a very slow moving machine. Tact maneuver. Or actually tact technology. This is unknown controls to you.
With a +2?
With a +2, of course.
Okay, so that is a threshold of 8. And I got a 7. 2 successes.
Almost industrial level. Essentially perfect. You're essentially perfect. These controls are very familiar from what you've experienced in the belt. Almost at home, in a way. A weird way.
I don't like this.
As the ship enters dock, proper, this sort of more moving mechanical port, you enter into you enter in, and as you do, you enter in, you land, and as the gates open, outside is surrounded with what is perhaps a dozen armed men in what I can only describe would be somewhat accustomed to what Karba uniforms look like. These sort of heavy, full body, lightly plated jackets, lightly padded jackets, and bicycle-esque helmets atop. Everyone begins to be rushed out of the ship. Some of the guards a bit less enthusiastic than the others, pushing people out of the way, trying to get inside. Everyone getting patted down as they exit. Everyone here who is carrying something more than a pistol. Which would just be you, Garnier, correct? Everyone here's who is carrying something more than a pistol.
More than a pistol. Understood. What do you need to roll?
This is going to be a poise, not a poise sleight.
Cocked. I want to spend a narrative point. That's one success.
One success.
No, we were so close.
Now the
To
director's
what
free
exactly? I'm not
character.
sure.
Ranger's gonna pull freaky shit out.
A narrative point. Where'd that come from? One of the port security guards sort of just pats you down, going through your jacket. And as in the rush, he's just like, all clear, go.
I walk along. With a pistol, an assault rifle, and 2 grenades in this jacket.
Yeah, all clear. Totally all clear.
Good job.
God, I love my job.
Smuggler's life.
Insert that gif of the man dressed as like a man dressed in like cargo shorts and a t-shirt pulling out like a full shotgun and like 12 pistols.
For some reason, I was like, and the music was playing in my head too. You know that wide Putin walking video?
Oh, you mean the Denise song? Yeah, I know about it.
Yeah. That was just what was playing in my brain for some reason. Like, yeah, the just walking away from the fucking whatchamacallit, airport terminal. Space airport dock, sorry. All right.
The once haven, what you've known as your not home, but the place you slept for the past week is now, in and out being looked through and analyzed by again about a dozen guards inside. One of the men pulls out a tarped body. Actually, would you have spaced the corpse? You did space the corpse.
Get rid of the evidence.
I mean, a place with I feel like I would not want to share an open space with a corpse for 5 days. So out the
Yeah.
airlock they go.
I get rid of the evidence, I say, standing next to the blood and brain matter on the walls. We're doing a great job of that.
One of the men pulling out like bags full of like ammo casings. One pulls out the magazine. and just coming in and out through here. Nobody is actually allowed to leave. You're stuck in this sort of crowd in a relatively smaller dock next to a few other ships. Though it is a relatively large crowd at this point for the area. One of the men just sort of yelling over everyone else to stay calm, and that y'all going to have to wait for processing.
All right.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Frep, Mr. Beam has observant, right?
I do believe so.
Well, he does in his character sheet, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And observant means you get to succeed an investigation check as if you got a critical, right?
Yes.
Do you want to see if there's any way out of here?
That's a
mean,
good idea.
Seems reasonable because I see no reason for us to stick. If we could find a way out of here without like answering any of these questions, that would be great. Because like I've kind of got the idea that these guys are maybe not the best at their job. They've thrown a lot of manpower at this, but they're clearly not the most skilled. They missed, Garnier's walking armory. So can I see if there's like maybe a gap in their like security cordon? Maybe like they're too busy moving things in and out when they're like pulling out the, bringing in the medical team or things like that, where their focus is elsewhere.
I'd say yes. You can also look through the vicinity for like any exits throughout. You're not the only ship sharing this port, mind you. This is a generalized transport like docking station. And so even then there's a bit of empty space alongside to go through. And you would also be sharing this sort of exit with not only your sister ship, also full of civilians, but another smaller transport, what appears to be something more akin to like less an airline or more a bus coming through.
Okay, so yeah, they're quite busy right now, and there's a lot of excitement.
Mm-hmm.
And,
If
we
yeah.
didn't bother to stick around to identify ourselves as like who the hell they were dealing with, right? They just ordered everyone off, so we haven't tracked undue attention yet. Hopefully,
no, not yet. You're sort of being put into a crowd, told to wait, because this seems to be okay. We're put in a crowd, told to wait for further like one by one processing.
Okay.
So yes, this would be You said investigate. I'd say this would be a keen investigate.
I'm just gonna proc observant to critically succeed on that one.
The in between you and your sister ship is a bus full of people exiting. You notice that by the time you're all sort of being rushed out, that would there was a sort of line of people already going through one of the exits, going through one of the exits to begin with.
Okay, so can
If
we
you're
maybe
careful,
try and insert ourselves into that lineup while no one's looking?
you could, but this would have to be individually. Everyone would have to sort of non-conspicuously get through a a set of guards through the crowd and into this lineup. It's risky, but it's also the most obvious option to you right now.
I mean, you could possibly do that. I guess the other thing is with all this going on, is there any other like routes I can see they just aren't being monitored right now that we might be able to slip away? Because like that seems like that's a high risk, high reward. If it works, great, we're through. But if that doesn't work, we're like immediately apprehended.
With the critical success, there. So, because you're dealing with a undermanned staff of guards right now, this is port security, and so these people are typically not used to handling something of this magnitude in this short of a time. I'd say that there's also. I'm not sure if I want to pull this card, but there seems to be a plentyhood of maintenance hatches around, both above you and below you. Where they lead to, you don't know, but slipping into one wouldn't be as tricky, especially in the crowd.
I think that doesn't seem like a bad idea because we have like several people here are pretty experienced with like orbital stations like this that we could probably get in the hatches that just slip back onto the station somewhere else. Hopefully without too much trouble while everyone's distracted. I'd rather limit my any potential interactions with security as much as possible. So to me, that makes the most sense, and that's what I would be willing to just try and slip away in that into one of the service hatches.
Would you
So, like,
convey this information?
I mean, whereas we're moving through the crowd, I will like try and gather folks around me and just like point out the one I'm aiming for. And it's like while we have the cover of the crowd, let's get the hell out of here.
If you want to move through the, I'm going to say there's two roles everyone can pick here. If you want to move through the crowd, try and get into the line, this is going to be a this would be a grit acrobatics at a -1. Or if you want to get into the maintenance shaft, this is going to be a poise. A poise slight at a +1.
Into the
Fine,
maintenance
poise.
shaft I go.
Poise slight +1.
4 successes.
Okay, let's find out.
So he likes to be good.
Um, what's this?
Oh, for the sake of recording, 3 success on poise slight.
4 successes.
4 successes.
We're so sneaky.
What now, God?
Question. You all plan to go into the same shaft, or I'd say that there would be about 2 or 3 you'd have access to at this point, or do you plan to enter different shafts?
I think it's best to try and take the same route right now, otherwise we're going to get split up.
Yeah, and that would not be good.
The bottom maintenance shaft, which is sort of being even though there is no gravity on the current station, you're sort of how would you say? Most people are typically staying in one corner and one area. And so the quote unquote bottom would be this sort of cramped 1x1 mint for one person, where all the this cramped 1x1 shaft that sort of goes a few feet deep initially. As Garnier, I'd say not even Garnier, but you'd probably have to finesse your way into it in the first place.
Wasn't that what the police light is for?
That it was what the police light was for. That was just more so for description. This more cramped tunnel would sort of branch off into two separate paths.
I'm going to my
And,
right.
You're going to your right.
Right is right.
Oh my god.
Do you have any better options, North?
No, I don't.
Then I don't want to hear it, sir.
We're going right. We're going right.
So this exchange beam just like headache that he's probably had a low level tension headache for the last 5 days just spikes.
I think Beam embodies that, like, oh fuck, these are my monkeys. Oh no, this is my circus. And yep, those are my monkeys.
And turns
I
out-
lean next to them, still paying Technus.
Also, it's the space age. You've gone through like 12 pounds of batteries on that thing.
Extras. Pulls out a fucking box, slaps more batteries in.
Hilarious.
Yeah, so what now, God?
You're eventually, as you're going through this corridor that only makes sense to the evil likes of a mechanic, you're eventually hit with the exit of the shaft itself.
What
It's
do I
actually
see?
a relatively small area. You're trying to peek your head out, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
As you do so, you peek your head out and you're met with a pitch black room.
Okay. I crawl out.
You crawl out. Does everyone crawl out here?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't feel any reason to stay in the tunnel any longer than I have to.
Yeah.
Imagine even in the dark, as your eyes adjust, you recognize that the maintenance shaft had very surprisingly. So I don't mean to be a sarcastic asshole. You make your way into what seems to be again, I am a very, how would you say?
Oh god, another shot. Sorry, Tyler. I couldn't resist.
Yeah, I've been dealing with brain fog recently over the course of DMing this campaign, and so that has been that's been showing, I imagine.
Now I feel like a dick. I was just playing along with your joke from earlier.
No, you're fine. You're fine. No, I wasn't trying to single you out.
Yeah, Frep, what the fuck?
Damn it.
Damn it.
I overcommitted.
No, you're fine. It was funny. Yeah. You find your way yourself into a sort of mechanics department. The sort of more maintenance closet, may be the proper term here. Your shelves of various of various tools and specific instruments, alongside heavily locked bits of of like shelves and compartments.
I try to get into the locked shelves.
Okay, these shelves, they have a keypad and a mechanical lock attached to them. Actually, a multitude of mechanical locks, about, I want to say 2.
I'm not too
If
worried
you-
about the mechanical locks, to be completely frank.
Are you trying to get into the keypad?
I don't know how to work the keypad as well.
Okay, this would be to try and get into here. This would, I'm going to say, this keen slight at a -2.
I'm rolling really badly today. 3 failures. I'm gonna re-roll that. Not much better. 2 failures. Now what?
You actually damage these a bit. There's like visible like little marks as you try to enter. But they don't budge. Whatever these are built with like top quality. Like you do not top quality. The only things that can enter these are either going to be like hours of work from a skilled locksman, or the intended device.
Hmm. I just wanted a fucking flashlight.
You just wanted to. Oh, my apologies. Which compartment were you trying to enter? I should have asked.
Just a drawer.
Just a drawer. Okay, I thought you were trying to get into the. I thought you were trying to get into the power grid.
No, why would I want to be in that?
My apologies. If you're trying to get, okay, take a narrative point back. What was your roll without the -2?
It was a 9 and an 8.
Oh, right, a 9. Okay, so actually, okay, give me that narrative point back. You only got 1 success on the second roll. Yes, you're able to break in through the various tools, and through the various tools inside, you are able to find a flashlight, a torch, a sort of handheld, like clip on your shirt torch.
You sound fucking British when you say it like that.
I just imagine the Minecraft torch.
It's I'm imagining like the Uncharted.
Also,
Whenever
they had a
someone says
keypad
torch.
for that? Swanky. Remember, it's 1982.
There's a keypad for the you know what? Yes, because of the flub I just mentioned, the drawer also has a keypad. It's like a 3-digit keypad, but still. The room, you're able to illuminate the room ahead of you quite thoroughly, and find the exit door to the maintenance, which itself is locked. But I'm going to say, given your previous role in the narrative point, it's the same sort of basic mechanism from the outside or from the inside. It's not very hard to break into either.
All right.
You're able to move your way through, and as you enter you enter into this sort of I want to say a hallway leading away from a mess hall and into wider commerce areas.
Like a normal part of the premises?
Yes.
I think we should go to the normal part of the premises, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Agreed.
sounds. He gives a thumbs up.
Get away from the areas that we're going to be in trouble for seeing in.
Exactly.
You know, the moment we start leaving, I leave the flashlight behind because that looks conspicuous.
Good
I
call.
will. I will say, I'm going to give you that narrative point back from earlier because of the mix-up. I'm also going to take that last narrative point for other reasons.
Concerning.
Okay. You're now into the sort of, how would you take a shot?
How would I take a shot? Well, I pull out the gun, I prime it, I point it at the target, and I pull the trigger.
You do a desk pop. Anyhow, you're in the you finally made your way to the proper sort of, again, this is a mess hall and sort of commerce area, though it's very unfamiliar to the likes of which any of you have ever seen. Well, to a certain extent, wider federal stations such as this would be much more, how would you say,
A fourth shot?
marketable. They look like strip malls to an extent. Like this in a federal station, I imagine, would be lined wall to wall with like fast food restaurants, corner stores, etc., etc.
As opposed to like real restaurants and libraries.
God, I wish.
This looks more akin to a like a soup kitchen or a cafeteria, like there's nobody. It's people get their own food. They go to their own tables. This is,
I have a question. Is there any Jovian Dining Association restaurants on the premises?
of course, they would be the majority of
The
of, of
Jovian
restaurants.
Dining Association.
Imagine Costco's, but for
Yeah,
the Costco's model, but for restaurants, especially
that sounds horrible.
No, its thing is it's fancy restaurants.
That sounds horrible.
What, you pay a subscription and you pay a lowered fee?
I want to
This
say,
feels so cursed for some reason, but that's all right.
It's very Jovian of them, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
No one does it quite like them.
Nope.
everything past the area you found yourselves in, you're going to be moving into the artificial gravity part of the port, which is going to be that big spinning sort of ring you saw as you entered.
Well, I don't know about all of you, but I'm fucking starving.
I could have something.
I mean, not
Nook
wrong.
just kind of shrugs.
Although Beam will like look down at himself, so I think I'm gonna go find a shower before I eat. I was gonna feel we might put the other diners off their meals at this point.
Thing is, they're all getting off spaceships as well, so I just assume like airports.
I think.
You just, you just assume it. They smell like absolute dog shit.
I'm going to say Beam, sort of unique to the station. You'd actually find like a communal like sort of bathhouse style
That
shower.
makes
No
sense.
fee.
No fee.
Because yeah, I think first thing Beeb's gonna do is he's gonna take a shower and like go find a change of clothes because I suspect that description of those might be circulating once they start like interrogating the rest of the passengers. And I'd rather not look like myself right now.
The vibes you're getting from the station is everything is very cramped, but in spite of that, it's big, but everything is small, if that makes sense.
It's,
There's a lot
filled
of
in?
small corridors. Yes, it's filled in. It's very filled in. Thank you, Gomine.
sense.
As lowest ranked, I suppose I should go get the clothes.
Honestly, like if everyone else wants to go eat, Beam will take care of that detail.
No, because I imagine Beam at the very start is like, okay, before we eat, we should go take a shower and get a new change of clothes in case anyone looks for us. And it's like, oh, that's good. So in case we don't get jumped while eating.
Just don't get us cool dudes at the beach shirts, okay?
No, we're cool comrades at the colony.
Hell yeah, that's what we need.
Yeah, so while they're taking showers as lowest rank, the shit runs downhill. And I'd like to go buy us some clothes after asking everyone's sizes.
You're able to find. Are you going to be? Who? I'm not going to have you roll for this, but all the clothes shops you are able to find are more so. How would you say? There's a term for this. Because I have one of these nearby myself.
Are they like tourist traps?
Right. You're able to find what appears to be sort of clothing libraries.
Hmm?
Essentially, a mix between like a thrift shop and like a sort of bring one in, bring one out style of like clothing. Sort of like clothing
System?
shop system. It's yes.
I guess I go back and yoink everyone's clothes while they're showering and come back.
How long are we showering?
I imagine this isn't very far away.
Yeah.
Feels like these might be co-located for efficiency's sake.
Everything is located for efficiency's sake. You know, the showers are next to the showers are next to the clothes. The dining halls are next to the dormitories.
Which are also close by.
Well, everything is close by.
It's on a ring system, you see?
Yeah.
Anyways, I do that. Is there anything special happen when I walk up with this pile of clothes to the clerk with the old clothes I'm about to give away and the new clothes I'm about to get into?
Does it imply that like Carnier's just naked at this point? I assume not.
No, I'm gonna
It's just the
actually that's actually a good
all the
point.
clothes he's getting. It's like, uh-oh.
No, it's like, hey, these clothes, can I like head back afterward? I pay for all of this so I can get out of the things I'm currently in.
We have changing. They have changing rooms at the back. Wait a minute. This person's going to make their own roll.
Uh-oh.
You oh, you must be with the family. Are you here for a turn?
What did he say? This is Goldmine asking.
Oh, yeah. I imagine this is for your family. Are you making a return here?
Actually, we're tourists. This is my first time
Tourist?
first time in the Jovian Union.
Really, Crowny? Oh,
Actually, no, the thing is,
oh.
you have to remember, I have a thick Belter accent.
Okay. My apologies. You must be with one of the refugee ships. Yes, of course. We will take anything you have, and just one in, one out. Just making sure that your transition into the port is as easy as possible. Are you planning on staying here, or are you moving for work?
Uh, I'd have to discuss that with the people I'm traveling with. I'm not sure yet. They're currently in the shower. And I look down at the clothes, and these all are in pretty awful condition. They need to be laundered.
Don't worry, that'll be we offer those services. Are you a member here?
No, it's like I get my wallet. Is there a fee?
Just a small one, though I would recommend, if you're going to be staying here for any prolonged time, we offer JDA memberships as well. It's sort of a joint department, just anything that makes sure you have government qualification, but obviously, how bad looking are you, Garnier?
Thing is, I didn't get any blood on me, but I probably smell like Satan's armpit.
You can just leave those with me. You can pick anything out, just again, one for one. No charge granted. I'll put it on my own credit,
Thank you, comrade.
of course.
Garnier's gonna leave, and they're gonna like burn those clothes.
No, they go to orphans next.
Oh God, the poor orphans.
Well, of course they're gonna clean them first, but someone has to
Yeah.
get use out of them. Throwing them away if they're still good is a waste of labor hours.
Sorry, anytime I mention currency in the Jovian Union, I imagine I imagine this image I posted as a joke earlier in a different Discord, which is just Tito's face with market socialism, like in big bolden letters below it. Tito's face, like looking over the Jovian Union.
Market socialism. Well, don't you know that socialism is when the government does stuff?
And the more stuff it does, the more socialism it is.
Yeah, and if it does a lot of stuff, that's communism.
I have a lot of problems with Wolf, but that clip is a banger.
Yeah.
I feel that for Zizek. Like he has some banger he has some banger clips, but God, do I have issues with Zizek as a person?
Anyways.
Anyways, we're in the Jovian Union. There's no more appropriate time to talk about socialist theorist. Anyways,
I love doing that.
Who's the Jovian Zizek?
oh gosh.
That was a joke.
Anyways,
Let's sidetrack.
yeah. What clothes do you pick out for your comrades?
I have a question. Would I
Mhm.
know Jovian casual styles?
You are able to look around and see other people's clothing, but a lot of those people were in work clothing. Some of them even in like the equivalent of like the underlining of a spacesuit because they were about to go out for a walk.
The moral equivalent of blue jean overalls, I imagine.
Mhm.
Can I make a roll
These
to see
are
if I know what the Jovian kids are doing these days?
what the Jovian youth. Okay, make me there's not a history, so would this be politics
What the hell's a
or
history? Where is that on the skill sheet?
I said there's not a history, so yeah, make this a tact politics.
Wait, not academics?
Oh, this would
My street
This is-
knowledge.
Your street knowledge.
Would this be at a
I'd
negative or
say
positive?
academics. I'd normally say negative, but you did again are in a civilian. Like you see Jovian, you're talking to a Jovian. You see Jovians everywhere. You're in a station for like you've been here for a second. So I'm going to say straight roll.
Ready? Oh, how about that? Critical success.
Critical success. You
I'm hip with the kids.
Yeah, you're hip with the kids. You know the exact. You've honestly, if you
Hey,
want,
also, a quick question, Tired. Because I can't gain a potential points, and I rolled a critical, can I get a narrative point back?
Wait, why can't you gain potential points?
It's my baggage. I'm dime a dozen.
Okay, I see.
you already have full narrative points.
But can we get a 9th one?
Okay. You're adding new rules to the system as we're playing. So let's just create a little thing here called like +1. That doesn't work. This is sheets that doesn't work. Anyways, yes, you can have you can have an extra
Actually,
narrative point.
Joke's on you, Tired. We've been playing like this for months now.
Yeah, I was about to say you're about to be like this team's version of Clyde.
What do you mean, like? Yeah. Frep's keeping up with Remnant Braves, and Vinny's there. They can confirm I've been doing this for literal months.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you all now have spare narrative points.
Yo.
I suddenly feel like we have more sway over fate. Don't you agree, Mr. Beam? I say through the fucking shower wall or whatever.
I have a question about the showers. Are they also communal?
I mean, okay, so
Do I need a shower membership?
aside from like wider Jovian like cultural norms, you are on a port away from the ice planet. Water being a commodity anywhere else in the Sol system is less relevant here than it probably would be on Earth. Like it is not scarce, it is everywhere, so I imagine yes.
So it is communal.
Yes. Anyhow, you're hip with the kids, go mine.
I'm hip with the kids? Oh, I'll never get to say this in real life.
What?
Oh. Okay, so the current style in the Jovian Union. Go mine actually.
Yeah,
Ooh,
what?
We
Please
don't have to
don't.
go. You're not going to be able to get into specifics, but that type of federal business casual look, it doesn't fit with adults, but when it comes to the sort of counterculture, there is like a big dress shirt, like business pant phase there.
I see.
Though you want.
Thing is, I want to look someone my age. Like normal. I want to because I'm 22.
Work clothes, jackets, ironically even overalls. Anything that is practicality over fashion is largely what you're seeing here and will probably continue. If you want to go fashion over practicality, uh,
Thing is,
You
what I
prob-
really, really want is to blend in.
then yeah, if you want to blend in, it is purely practicality over fashion.
Got it. That's the Jovian style. I get out a suitably aged outfit for all parties involved.
Something that's only marginally better than what you were able to take out of what you were in.
I make sure to get
A
a
lot of these
jacket
have
so
patch.
I too can still carry around my my comical amount of weapons.
Can you get me a jacket too?
Sure, I can do
I'm
that.
going to say
Yay.
for that critical success, they're jean jackets.
Sure, why not?
That's the European like style right now.
Oh god, you look like Venus Genius.
Got it.
They are like lined, because due to the weather, not the weather, but just the general. They are lined.
I was about to say
and
weather. Wait a minute.
not weather, but
Why is it so hard to draw fucking skull and crossbones?
skull and crossbones. Say that
Sorry,
again.
ignore me. I'm talking to myself. I said I can't. I shouldn't talk to myself when I'm on. When I'm
Yeah, you're
on voice
live
call.
right now.
I'm so sorry. I said it's. Why is it so hard to draw skull and crossbones? Anyway,
I come back with my bounty.
Anyways, yes, you come back with your bounty. Still the stinkiest of the boys.
You know, I hand off the bag to Lieutenant North. Lieutenant?
have you? Are these our new clothes?
Yes, sir. Am I excused to take my own shower?
Yes. Yeah. Please do.
I hand it off and immediately go take a shower.
You look inside, you see like stained jean jackets and like cargo pants with tears in them.
Oh, guess I'm dressing like I'm back in the belt again. Oh joy.
Only smells slightly better than when I stayed for a couple hours in a mission in space.
I'd say that they're relatively clean. If anything, they smell of a sort of like laundry detergent and soap,
My favorite smell.
chemicals. Very chemical.
Ugh, yeah, this is reminding me a lot of
Oh, I like Diesel. It'll
Home
be
Sweet
fine.
Home. What'd you say?
I like Diesel. It'll be fine.
Oh,
North, actually, you don't have to roll for this, but going off of Garnier's critical success, you will have gotten a bit of information that a lot of Jovian like fashion style actually comes from the belt in Saturn.
oh, great.
Yeah, they love us.
Us? I'm not associated with the belt, not anymore.
That's not how this works.
Well, it's how I'm gonna pretend it works.
Space Alaskans.
Oh my god.
No.
That's foul,
Oh.
tired.
God, you told me they all dressed around like fucking lumberjack.
You in the JDA, it's a sort of the federal equivalent would be like a Old Town diner.
That makes it worse.
Yeah, but they got
You see-
$1 pancakes, so shut up.
Fuck. I'm with them now.
You see the
You-
appeal of the
Covered.
Costco's restaurant model.
The Costco
Yeah.
restaurant model.
all
I
the-
have swapped.
Cover identity
Defecting from the
documents,
Federation, these
cards.
they've got dollar pancakes.
What was that for? Yeah.
I was saying, so
Sorry.
did our cover identities include memberships for this? Part
Please.
of the
Uh,
stats we had.
Please.
I'll spend a plot point on it.
If
As
you-
long as Arizona is still. Wait, no, it wouldn't be.
if you want to spend your spare narrative point, I'm going to say definitively yes.
Go.
That seems like a good use because we're probably all really sick of shit food at this point.
Yeah.
Don't mind. What's the key fab at again?
The key what?
The key fab.
Key fab. K-fab.
Time. K fab.
It's like, why are we talking about keys? It's like the early 90s
Key
right now.
fob.
Okay, thank God they are around.
What, Texas?
No, I mean, of course, no. Arizona's around,
Yeah.
not the state.
Oh, the iced tea?
Yes.
I'm like so
Not even
confused. Why
iced
are we
tea.
talking about a state right now? What the fuck are you talking about?
There's a company
Arizona
called
Iced Tea.
Arizona Beverage Company Ltd, and they make 99-cent iced tea.
Which makes it very expensive if this is the space 80s.
Real.
They're
I don't
99
know. I don't know what the price was in the 90s.
Arizona's actually banger, by the way. This is
Actually banger.
sponsored.
Anyways,
It's a sponsored by Arizona.
I don't think they want anything to do with this communist adventure setting.
But they share our iced tea.
And that's
The-
communism.
Communism.
The People's Republic of Walmart.
The people's iced tea.
HEB took over for Walmart for me.
Now what?
As you begin eating here, Garnier, I imagine you eventually join the group. Again, with the cards, everything is from your perspective free, but essentially with the membership card, mostly either at incredibly cheap prices or just paid for by the card entirely. You actually see this diner is relatively crowded. This sort of what I can again compare it to like a small town diner, but have you ever seen like what a submarine eatery looks like?
Yes,
Or
actually.
like the inside of a submarine. It's also similar to that. At the bar itself, you see a multitude of people talking, most of them off work. One of the men you like over here seems to be sort of just looks over to your left and then like looks back and then juts his head, looks over again. Sorry, I didn't mean to be listening to your conversation. But you he points over to both Garnier and North. Eileen, you'd also be sort of in between them.
Me? And he points at himself.
You are from the belt. Not North, actually. Garnier specifically. He could not tell you, because North, you have the accent. My apologies.
No, North has a perfect Jovian accent.
Yeah, like he
Mhm.
turns around and is like, yeah, I mean that's why I had him
Mm.
speak.
No, not you. The ruffled lad.
Can I divine this man's intentions somehow?
He's wearing a baseball cap with like how would you say, like a high vis jacket.
Does this
Honestly, kind of. Mhm.
like what's the impression this guy is giving me? Like,
He's
would I clock him as dangerous, or like would this be like an inquiry I need to be cagey about?
this man is talking like he recognized somebody from the street.
Okay then. Unless Mr. Beam would like to stop me, I'm gonna say yes.
All of you from the belt.
Huh?
No, sorry, just gosh, you were talking and I was like, I know that sound, I know that voice, and uh we don't have a lot of you up. We have a lot of you down here, but on the station it's rare and rare. But where do you work?
Just got here.
Just I mean back home, sir. Comrade.
Oh. There you can go mindset out. Let's think. Mr. Beam, would you have given me a cover story on this?
I honestly assume that the identification papers we'd have would have had some sort of like that's what I'm looking for here. Would have had an occupation on it. Now, how extensive those cover identities go? Probably not super far. Try to think.
Mind you,
If Garnier wasn't in the military, what sort of job would he be doing? I don't know. He seems like the kind of guy who exists to crackheads at this point.
Garnier, your identification would actually say that you're Cronian.
Well, I can just chalk that up to like bureaucratic nonsense. It's like, yeah, I got the passport when I was in Saturn. You know, federal bureaucrats and all that. Yeah, but what does it say my occupation is?
Janitorial duties.
And I said, then I tell the guy I was a custodian.
So I thought you were with the Union, which is so hard to find, by the way, because these, oh, God, he like shakes his hand, be like you're the first person he's able to relate to in years, and you didn't even say a sentence to him.
Damn, that's lonely as shit.
And we just keep
These
running into the strangest motherfuckers.
I'm just convinced that anyone who wants to be on Jupiter now is like the weirdest guy you'll ever meet.
Well, I mean, that checks out in multiple universes.
these federal us federal miners gotta stick together. It's not the same. It's not the same over here, you know.
I look around, not sure what to say. Because I told him I'm not with the Union.
You're not. Oh, shit. Sorry. So you're fuck. You must be you're one of them. You're a miner from Jovian, from Jupiter space, right?
No, I just got here.
I swore I could tell from your accent. I'm so sorry. I just. It gets lonely up here, you know?
I just stare blankly.
I kind of like the Garnier's the easiest way to get rid of this guy just be the gray wall to him and hope that he like
Fucks off.
Realizes. Oh,
just-
yeah, listen.
awkward.
Actually, by staring, can I make an intimidation check?
No,
Sure.
that's so good.
Yes, you can. This is going to be keen intimidation
Keen intimidation.
or wrath intimidation. Charm would also depends on your intentions.
5 successes. I just want him to leave. I want this conversation to end.
Fine. Just there's work down there for people like us, or not you, but that voice. He just like pats his buddy on the shoulder. A much harsher looking man, a much quieter looking man. Almost also tired of this guy's bullshit from his appearance, from his facial expression. Just sort of like grunts and he's like, fun. The one man leaves, leaving an empty seat. His friend sort of just, ordering another beer of all things. And just keeping to himself. I will say yes, North. At being called a belter, roll me
Yes.
a charm composure.
Charm, composure. Okay, I don't know what those are for me. Composure. I have 2 of that.
Yes.
That's a 5. Oof. Okay, let me see how bad I failed that. I failed it by 3. Three
I-
failures.
If you want to describe how you react yourself, you can. Unless
What'd you say?
if you'd prefer me to, I can, but for stuff like this,
I imagine he just like sort of during if I can be retroactive for a moment here, during like before that whole conversation, he just like slams his fist down on the table and still in that accent that he's very very good at, he's just like, God fucking damn it, I can't avoid you people. I just want to I'm I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back later. He just kind of like storms off. He's like pacing back and forth somewhere in the back of this restaurant. He's I think he's quite stressed too, because he hasn't seen his walker frame in a while. And as we've established, that's very important.
Counterpoint: $1 pancakes.
Counterpoint, my lovely machine.
you make a bit of a fuss. People begin to stare, but eventually you just look back to themselves. Not for long, it seems. Not for long. Even the friend looks at you for a second and then just looks back to his drink.
How much money does Eileen have?
I presume because we're on a top secret fucking mission, more than enough.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Eileen will buy 20 pancakes.
Exactly 20.
Exactly.
So, Comrade, you want us to go? Comrade, you want us to go?
No.
You're gonna run out of supply. You know we have a limit on those things, right?
I guess I'll take some to go.
Fair enough. You know, bags it up in this little container, hands it to you. just again cleaning a glass himself.
Eileen is going to make these pancakes disappear.
And also gives you like about a good stack on the side, just on the plate proper.
Yes. Good.
Your friend gonna be okay. Not my business.
Who again?
Oh, the bartender. Your friend going to be okay, and then like pauses for a second. Not my business. Apologies.
Alina's now thinking whether or not she wants to eat pancakes. Check on North.
Moral dilemma. Hey, bestie, what's your empathy?
Already
I'm gonna-
trying to check on each other for these things. I don't think.
I love how
Just like-
we're both like all fucked up in the same way that like North wouldn't even be bothered to know that she did that because that's exactly what he would do.
I'm gonna roll for myself to see if Eileen will care. No.
Yeah.
Pancakes.
Pancake.
Eileen will now sit down and eat pancakes.
Roll for pancakes.
Rolling
Do
for
not pull up
pancakes.
pancakes. Hit mine. Really? Let's see.
10 pancakes.
That. What does that mean? I thought she had 20. Who took the pancakes?
Well, you
this
asked
is
me
how
to
many
roll for
Eileen's
pancakes.
going to eat.
Oh, okay. You're taking them to save for later. I see the strategy.
Eileen eats 8 pancakes.
I can't wait until on Reddit Braves I ask them to roll for pancakes.
Pancake is going to be so confused by that question.
That's his problem.
People's pancakes. I have eaten 8.
Taking up North's exact seat on the booth, you manage to see the all familiar Captain Logue in what looks to be like a outdated sort of like baseball type uniform, like with the cap, like the big jacket, and like in shorts that are a bit too small for him.
Do they make his ass look good?
Let me roll for that. Amazing.
Damn. Hey, Captain.
Don't get your ass court-martialed in Jupiter.
Oh, wait. I probably should not say Captain. I had this establishment.
Okay, here,
know
look.
what?
No, you have to remember though, Jovian society is extremely militarized. They don't think that's weird.
All right. Well, be Captain.
Skipper.
Pancakes?
Comrade.
Huh?
Eileen.
I'm so
I
lost.
feel like I'm having a fucking stroke right now.
Fucking what do we just have Morse code at each other?
Captain, Skipper, Comrade. Pancakes. No, it was Captain, Skipper, Pancakes, Comrade.
Eileen is now pointing a pancake at the captain. Want some?
It was about to grab. He like grabs it with his bare hand, just stuffs it in his mouth.
I love the captain.
I hate the captain.
So, good news, bad news.
Oh.
Uh, you never believe. So the city names here, the naming conventions here are quite quaint. The just we're about to pass it in orbit. Just below our position is going to be a little town known as Nueva Ble.
Nuevo
we go.
Ble?
Nueva Magadon.
Nueva Magadan. Weird.
Yes,
I
Port
bet they don't have
Magadon.
pancakes there. She eats another pancake.
The thing
Pancakes
is,
belong to the people.
we have a few up. In regards to the walker frames, I was able to take care of those. I'm sure your friend will be assured that they're on their way to the surface of Europa as we speak.
That's great. I hope they don't lose it.
Pancake?
She hands him another pancake.
Or Pancake.
What have I started?
Nueva Magadon is unique in Europa's surface, as Europa is divided into fisheries, water refineries, and transport/commerce when it comes to its economy and resource acquisition. And he's trying to be a little more subtle here, like not trying to talk like you're strangers. No, not trying to talk like this is new information, but also trying to keep it on the down low. Actually, let's head to a booth.
I thought we were already in a booth.
I actually never asked you proper. I imagine
Let's just say
you
we're
would.
in a booth, because that would be very awkward at this hour.
Okay. Now, obviously, we have no use for the fisheries, but the water refineries are where it gets interesting because Jovian has two ways to refine water. Because Europa has two ways to refine water. One comes from getting the salt water from the sea and getting the salt water from the sea and turning that into fresh water. The other is melting the ice on the surface and turning that and then refining that back into fresh water. What we're interested is turning the seawater into fresh water because that means that a significant portion of that town is 10 points.
It's
Nice.
hot.
What's that?
Underwater.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this captain.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
not
fine.
here.
Eileen eats
Right.
another pancake.
He seals a half. Or he at least attempts to.
Eileen gives him half the pancake. I am now
Grasso.
at 8 pancakes.
What this means is that this town not only acts as a sort of. Not only does this town have its own fisheries, but because it's underwater, it gives us a straight view into the Jovian Ocean. Also means that even though a lot of the water refineries aren't directly connected to the cities, they're close enough where any refinery is going to be close enough to a city to get to. Meaning that once we get onto the surface, we have a clear shot into getting in. We have a clear shot into making our way onto one of the transport vessels, and from there, we can do what we came here for. Smooth sailing from here.
Well, that's
Hey.
good. I can't wait to blow something up.
Choke on my coffee at this point. Nothing's been smooth sailing on this entire operation. And I don't believe a goddamn word this captain says at this point.
It's been nothing but problems.
Exactly.
Exactly. It just keeps getting worse.
It's honestly a miracle we made it this far.
Emily raises her head so that she can get attention of the people there. How much is the tea?
It comes with the membership.
Oh. I don't think I have a membership.
You do. It came with your cover story.
Oh, I have a membership.
Of course, yeah. We'll get you refills there. Sorry, darling.
That's great.
I feel like Tired reflexively slipped into Southern there.
You expect to have a waitress who isn't a Southern darling?
Oh my god.
I mean, yes.
You know, as
I
someone
expected real petite
who
stuff
goes to
come up and
diners
be like,
literally like once a week, yes, I actually did expect them not to be Southern.
Buddy.
Now what?
I'll wait for the petite stuff to give me tea.
So how's our guest of honor looking like? Sadie, Miss Sadie, how's she?
Lieutenant Hugh?
Comrade Hugh.
Eileen kind of like gives a so-so gesture. Could be better.
That's what I'm afraid about of all the people. It's fine, long as we keep her in, long as we, about north. And it's just the altercation. Come on, I don't want our team falling apart here.
I don't think I'm still not here, so I can't say anything about how I'm doing.
Yeah, he was asking sort of everyone else there.
Oh wow.
I see.
I just-
Everyone just kind of looks around. It's like I didn't sign up to be HR for this.
Yeah, Eileen just kind of like shrugs. I was never good with people.
I mean, Beam will go deal with it, but it's not going to be like in a helpful manner. In a long term, like it's very results oriented, but it won't prevent problems future down the road.
You know, I'm kind of curious to see what Beam would do.
I feel like it would be a good scene. We haven't had a lot of
Yeah.
beam-centric scenes so far. Go for it. Fuck it.
Go
Who
on,
cares?
Beam.
Okay.
Come on,
You mean-
Beam.
Mr. or what's your name again? Let's see.
Greg, I think.
No. I'm rolling back up.
Oh yeah, it's fine. What the hell was the name?
Bodor.
Mr. Bodor. Yeah, Mr. Bodor will go find the like temporarily AWOL North.
He's just he's still kind of pacing back and forth. And he's just like, I can't even fucking avoid it on an undercover mission. God damn it.
You will like sidle up while North is saying this. It's like, which part of It's undercover mission. It's kind of
Okay,
the important part here, North.
there's nobody around.
Do you know
He's
that
not
for
over
certain?
here.
That was exactly.
God, where did you come from?
Note around. Like, did you notice me walk up?
Lambs everywhere, Susan?
Whose lands?
Sorry.
Why are they
Um,
everywhere?
Yeah, North. It's like there can always be somebody watching. We have to try and keep our emotions in check.
Yeah, I know.
Things aren't gonna go well if I, haul off and slug the next person who says a disparaging comment about Lunans. It's kind of part and parcel of the job. We aren't. I don't. You know what? I see that my name's been changed. Again, as far as I'm aware, I'm not. My name's Bodor right now, and that's the identity. If I'm going to react to anything, it's going to react to things that pisses him off, not me. I recommend
Yeah.
you figure out. Figure. Put on the insecurities of your cover story and put your own away. We're going to get through this. This has been an absolute shit show up to this point. I expect this things aren't going to improve anytime soon.
I think absolute shit show is an understatement. Sorry, I don't know. It's frustrating to do all the shit that I do and then get treated like and then whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. Right, cover story. I'll think on it, I guess. I mean, apparently I can pull off the accent pretty well, so I'll probably go with that.
Yeah, it's a remarkably solid impersonation, and people say that like with a smile because none of you were exactly trained for this. We've made it as far as we have due to everyone's ability to improvise. Keep this going at the very least.
Well, that I can do.
Let's go see what other brilliant plans the captain has for us.
Oh, joy.
Not gonna lie, I feel like I should at this point I should just start undermining the captain at pretty much every juncture because I'm certain
Please,
that he's
can we
going to
just
get
treat
fulfilled.
Please.
Mr. Bodor as if he's in charge?
We all just start
Crazy.
pretending he's in charge.
That's crazy work.
Let's do it. Let's
Poor
fucking
Cap.
do it. It's so funny though.
Eileen hasn't even seen either of them as the boss. Eileen's just following them. Just like I'll let them deal with it because they know how to deal with this shit. I don't care.
Let me roll something here. Yeah. Okay. You the man from earlier, a bit of a bigger man, the friend, so to speak, of the belter, sort of, walks in, beer in hand, walking out at the same time as you walk in, bumps into you and is like, "Ugh, apologies.
Watch where you're fucking going. He snaps back.
Just sort of, gives you a side eye and then walks away. Roll me a keen perception.
Keen perception. Okay. What is my that?
Not perception, sorry.
Perception. I don't have a fucking
Perception. Keen
perception check.
awareness. Yes, keen awareness, perception.
Would we both do this? We be traveling together right now, or just?
I'd
Just-
say yes, but Bodor, you do this at -2 because there's a reason.
Threshold 8. And I got 3. 6 successes.
Success by 2.
What do I perceive?
As you like sort of leave the altercation,
Can we stop?
um,
One moment. Can we
Beam.
stop for a second? There's something going on
Yes.
outside, and I keep hearing shit.
oh,
Uh-oh.
yes, let's pause. I hope Gomine's okay.
Yeah. Me too. So how's everybody's day been?
Oh, not so bad.
Fine, just working on some JRPG stuff.
Oh, I guess I was the only one who got put through the Torment Nexus today. It all just defaulted to me. I see how it is.
Someday I will be hit by the Torment Nexus and I won't know what to do.
Someday you'll be stuck in an hour and a half of lab lecture.
I don't know. What something tells me I'd rather be in that than the DMV.
Oh god, yeah, the DMV is pretty.
I got stuck behind a desk today where I think I did 15 minutes of work in a 7-hour period. It was
Man.
real slow.
One I know I'll fall asleep for, one I can't.
So, I found out what was going on.
Yeah?
My
The
roommate was
trumpets.
moving his desk
Oh.
alone, trying to fit
Oh.
it through the door.
Wow. I feel that.
Oh, that would certainly do it.
Ow.
Because, I'm just sitting there like, what the hell is that banging sound?
G5 click sounds.
So have we like in character conspired to keep undermining the captain?
Thing is,
Feel it's most
Cause-
I have
happening
been
'cause I
pro
think that's
that
hilarious.
since the very beginning.
Eileen is pro nothing.
Wow.
She doesn't have
Wait,
opinions.
sorry.
She just doesn't care. who's in charge. As long as they know what the fuck they're doing.
So not the captain.
Oh, is this the enlightened centrist take?
Real.
What we really need is a radical centrist. They're extreme, but exactly in the middle of the road.
Now,
Ow.
North,
Oh. Yes?
Bodor. You would not, you would not
That's
notice
Mr.
this.
Bodor to you.
I'm in a lot of pain at the moment. Hold on.
Mr. Bodor,
Yeah.
you won't notice anything, North.
Okay.
Yeah?
Your pocket's empty.
Oh, that's unfortunate. What was in my pocket before?
Your identification and your handgun.
Oh, motherfucker. Okay. He turns, like, spins around on his heel. And he doesn't even, like, shout anything at him or to, like, announce his presence. He's just gonna, like, like, charge forward, like, grab, and so how tall is this guy? Important question.
He's shorter than you, but much, has more weight than you.
I must remind you that North is like 5'1".
This
Is
man
he
is
shorter
5
than
foot.
5'1"? Oh, okay,
This
okay,
man is fun. I
okay.
expected to hear that today.
I also didn't expect it to go in that direction.
Battle of the Mammoths.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Um.
Not the
So.
bandits.
Yeah. So he is gonna just sort of like walk forward, very aggressively, um, grab um the guy's jacket and just sort of like spin him around, attempt to spin, and I think just like straight up like throws a fucking punch.
Okay. This is
I
going to
mean,
be a contested. Ooh, this is gonna be a contested. Because of what you're trying to do, this would be melee. Grip melee.
cool things I suck at. My I would like it to be on the record that my melee is 0.
Also, I
Wait,
feel sorry, Boater
I,
is gonna be very fucking confused right now.
I was. Did you say grit for attribute?
Unless if
Okay.
you want to argue for something else.
I was trying to lean into the angry for wrath.
Oh, Wrath
So
then. Yeah, no, Wrath would work.
yeah. All right. I am rolling under a 3. Lol, no. Okay, hold on. 3 failures.
Three failures. You're unable to move this man. Like when you grab his shoulder, he like pushes it back. And then like actually like grabs your hand and pushes it off and then sort of goes into a dead sprint.
I Yeah, good question.
I was gonna say, who all is aware of what's going on here?
The first person would be Mr. Bodor. As he would be the one in the doorway.
I mean, I might
Right,
just try and tackle this guy and take him out at the legs then. Because like I
Yeah,
don't know
'cause-
what's happening, but I feel that like North has got their shit on lock. They're not going to just randomly slug someone for no reason. And yeah,
he shouts over his shoulder, "Fucker took my papers."
then I will like try and like just dive and tackle this guy. Because it's not so much I don't need to take him down. I just need to slow him down. Presumably.
Eileen is
I'm
gonna throw
following.
her brick of an iPad at the back of his head.
Just kills him, hits him with 4D batteries at once.
Critical success. Fucking dies.
What do I roll for that? Ordnance?
What?
Oh god.
Sorry.
Yes. That would.
What's the order of operations you want going here, Tired?
I imagine communication of what's happening.
I
mean-
was told he's stealing it. So, and if they fail, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of this guy.
Okay. If we're going with Bodor running into Eileen's catapult arm, because you are on
No
artificial
potential?
gravity.
The fucking ordinance.
Potential?
This would be a poise ordnance.
Oh my god.
Shouldn't we see what Rep does first? I mean, Mr. Bodor.
Yes.
Go on.
Bodor,
Man,
are
like-
you going?
I'm gonna just try and take him out at the legs to stop this escape if I can.
Sure. That would be. Oh, that would be a grit. I'm going to say either melee or athletics.
I'll take the athletics. And then, if it's all right, I'd like to spend a plot point to give myself a better shot of pulling this off,
Mhm.
since we seem to be sitting on quite a few of them. But with that, I'm fishing for an 8. Ah, I didn't need it. That is 5 success.
5 successes. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. You're able to you're going for the legs.
Yeah.
You knock the wind out of him, and essentially, like as you both fall onto the ground, he's like kicking at you, trying to get away.
Is that
I'm
when
doing
the
sound effects.
Is that when the fucking bat hits him in the back of the head?
Get the fuck off of me!
Not till my friend gets their papers back. And like, if we're like struggling on the ground, Beam's probably gonna try and reach in a pocket for his knife, because I'm not fighting this guy fair. I will straight up shank him if I have to.
Can I just kick his ass?
Roll to kick ass.
I rolled 8 successes on mine.
He's like, get the fuck, and then he just has a mouthful of batteries.
Just bonk. And that was a potential for me.
Just
It was a
how
critical
many
success.
successes?
Yeah, critical success.
Oh, so just maximum batteries to the face.
This man gets hit with a car battery and fucking dies.
How did it get bigger?
Oh god, my medicinal car battery.
Just like a box full of like double A's.
And spark
And-
plugs.
And he just like it hits him in the forehead, which causes it for like his head to jolt onto the ground, hits the floor, and he like in a quick like thunk thunk, he's cold.
Like out cold, or he's
We
dead?
killed him.
Out cold.
Okay, out cold.
Add one
I
victory.
really didn't want anyone else.
Let's go.
Oh, that's much better than me having to knife somebody.
We're having to explain the knife.
Lots of people carry
And
knives for reasonable reasons.
North just like starts going through his pockets until he can find the did he like hit him at all or just kind of throw him off?
Just he threw you off.
Okay. He looks very upset. And he is like rifling through the guy's pockets, trying to find his papers, but also, he'd take whatever else this guy has as well.
I like how I've just gotten you all on robbing the shit out of everyone we meet.
We
I mean-
loot people like it's Fallout now.
This
That
man,
was-
you're able to find two things aside from your belongings. You're able to find a envelope with a 100, 200 actually, $200 in it.
Federal or Jovian?
Jovian. And you're able to
Nice.
find his wallet. Completely empty. Completely empty. There's his like identifications and a miners union card in a miners union card.
This is so weird.
Um,
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm paranoid enough to think this isn't just a simple mugging. Also, like, how much of a scene did this make when we knocked this guy?
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Can we just
The hallway
leave
was
immediately?
empty. The hallway was empty at the time, but people from the diner like beginning to like, hello, darling, you okay?
Let's just fucking leave.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I don't
He
feel
kicks
like
the
trying to
guy
write
in the head
because
for good
it's
measure, and
like-
then
Add 1 infantry bit.
yeah, let's go.
Because like that could be a coincidence, but that I don't really believe in coincidences at this point in the game. Let's get the hell out of here.
You know, the sooner as we leave, I want to turn to Mr. Bodor and ask permission to speak freely, sir.
What are like take it back? Yeah, sure. Fucking military types.
We should just go back to the Federation.
Can we even do that at
I mean,
this point?
I really want to agree with that. I feel that the force of plot says we shouldn't though. But like we have been burned at every stage here. It does seem kind of insane for us to keep pushing forward into this. But in the interest of not torpedoing the game, I'm afraid that's not our decision. We have to take the captain's direction on this, though I would advise him of such. We either have the worst luck of any team I've ever seen in the field for random happenstance, or somebody's on to us.
Well, we just gotta watch our backs then.
You know your, how would you say, your entry into Europa proper, into the city of Megadon, or Nueva Megadon. That's in a few hours. That's in like at this point, like an hour, given the time between the shower and your everything.
Now, is
Pancake
the plan to use
adventures?
the same IDs for while we're trying to infiltrate to the surface? Because I don't know how much longer those identities are going to be good for at this rate. Or is this stealthy? I have to admit, my brain kind of turned to mush when the captain was trying to explain things from the moment of the pancakes joke. I just started laughing, and then like real information stopped onboarding for a couple minutes there. And I do apologize.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, how many pancakes do I have left?
You're going to a city that hosts both fisheries and water refineries that go below the surface of Europa.
But how are we getting to there? Sorry.
Oh, my apologies. Is going to be a you're going to go off a transport. It's going to take you there in ASAP essentially.
Okay, and to board that transport, are we switching cover IDs? Because like they're going to have whatever IDs we like boarded the transport to here on are going to be on the list of like, hey, where are these people are missing, and match the description of like the armed gunman who subdued all these attackers. That's my concern.
I'd say you'd have another cover
Okay.
is what that would be applicable, but your faces would be. You'd still have the same faces.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
We
but
just
this
have to
is
hope
the
that, like,
space 80s.
We can put on sunglasses.
it's time to go buy the Groucho Marx glasses. Clearly, that's the best way to disguise ourselves.
Oh my god, there are 4 of us. We would be the Quattro Vaginas.
No.
Don't say that.
It sounds like the worst band
Vince,
ever.
I thought you were just going to use the penguins again.
we
I
You
have a
know, we could do
question.
that.
Frap, for your new cover identity, would you like to be Boyok or Bilk?
Oh,
Bill-
Bill.
Just providing him names.
Bilk.
I like. I,
Fucking Bill.
I think. Beef's the only one we've had to have an established cover name for. He's had 2. No one else had to use 1.
Thing is, I
Love it.
don't think Mr. Beam is even his real name. I think that's a cover story too.
Oh yeah.
It's all
Definitely not.
lies.
If
Like Beam mentioned that detail of being from Luna. That may or may not be true. There's no way he'd ever confirm that.
No comment.
he pleads the fifth on explaining.
I have a question, Director God, and such.
Mhm.
Is he now Mr. Bilk?
He is now Mr. Buck.
Fabulous.
I got that from. I just typed Ukrainian last names starting with a B. It's like, oh, well,
I'm
that
just
perfect.
floating my way through the Eastern Bloc, eh? Let's get down to it, or we need to get like.
It can be Arab next if you'd like.
That might cause further questions. I don't know.
No, that's normal here. You see.
Oh, fair enough.
We just pick a new ethnicity every time. Was that what we're doing?
No, they're all Jovian, good Jovian names. How dare you?
Okay, I see. My bad. I see where I was wrong. I'm sorry, comrade.
The reason I made a joke about it is because I literally just stole for the like physical description. Like I have a photo that I stole that one Bond movie. And it's like I don't think anyone's gonna think this guy is gonna fit that name, but you never know. It's the far future. Shit changes.
Yeah, like 500 years ago, if you told someone an Irishman was white, they'd look at you funny. So, which is
Yeah, no,
worse
that's
because
reasonable.
I am speaking the truth.
I'm going to say here, as the minutes tick down into the as the minutes tick down, the hour ticks down into minutes, and you make your way over to the transport on the surface of Europa. Would we want to end the session here?
We're at
Oh,
2 hours 42 minutes. This seems like a good place to stop.
Yeah, decent.
Yeah.
We're gonna be leading into the next the next line of nonsense. I can't wait to see what goes wrong next.
Next next time they have a spare moment, I would like to flavor my melee roll prove being North asking Mr. Bilk to teach him how he did that.
I'm
If
gonna be
we-
slightly offended that you didn't ask me.
Well, I suppose I did. Did you actually make it to the beating him up?
No, but I am like the guy who's specifically trained to beat people up and shoot them with like a small
Well
arm.
then, I suppose that's probably who he
I
would
got
talk
lucky
to.
with the roll though. I mean, I
Oh,
don't know.
I see.
What's North's melee skill?
0?
Okay, you know what? Bilk is significantly better than that, but still, it was only a 2.
Makes sense. So then
Significant.
I suppose it would be Garnier that he goes to. I seem to have misjudged the situation.
No, because I like to imagine it's the only time you've seen Beam do that, and he got lucky there. He's not going to
Right,
disabuse
okay.
you for thinking he's good at it. There's never admit your shortcomings for no reason. It's like, yeah, I could show you that as he like goes through like his half remembered fucking
CQC training.
CQC training from like 25 years ago initially, and then like refreshed every 3 years.
I got it.
So it's like, yeah,
Gotcha.
sure.
So I've not stopped the recording yet. This is all going in.
Oh God.
Would we want to
Who's-
end the session at that moment, or at the roll 2 improves?
It just ends with like a slightly farcical like sparring session while Garnier looks on in disgust at the pair of them.
I know. I
Elite
look
is going to
on
eat the
it.
rest of her pancakes.
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking to Garnier. I have corrected my error.
8
See,
pancakes.
that's fine. I thought maybe it was because the one time he used it, Beam like looked impressive, so it gets asked. It's like, sure. That's funny.
He's rather insecure about the fact that he can't really do shit outside of his walker frame.
You were about to say mobile suit, weren't you?
That's all I'll say.